I haven't given myself permission to like take those classes because it felt in a way frivolous. It's like, oh, I have all these obligations with my family and all those things. How would I take that time to go have more lessons and have more private time? Here we are starting 2021, and what I guess I'm just really curious. Do you have any specific habits to start the year, or something specific that you're working on for 2021? Either of you want?
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's kind of already started back in 2020, but is to just more personal development on things that I feel slowing me down, stopping or challenging me from accomplishing my goals. As you've taught, if you keep doing something or reaching for something, but something keeps slowing you down, stopping you, or challenging you from getting there, there's probably something mindset in there. So I think for me, there's a few things I would like to take care of in 2021 of being able to be seen. Actually, Alvaro and I were, before you jumped on, we're talking a little bit about it, of me just liking to be in the back of things, and not necessarily needing to be in the spotlight, which I still don't need to be in the spotlight, but I think it does slow me down from certain things. And so
That's
that is
such a great looking guy. I mean, the
it's
beard and the
beard.
hair.
It's the beard. But it's yeah. So I think that's something definitely that I'm working on in 2021, is allowing myself to be seen.
That's so beautiful. And, I also recommitted because I used to have a neurolinguistics programming session every month for like a 4-year period at the early stages of my personal growth. And then I was even asking my wife, I'm like, because I just had one a week ago, and I was like, why did I stop doing this every month? And she said, I think it's when you started going into training, when I started to learn to be a practitioner. Then I was like in so much NLP, it was like a lot to do. And then I never, after finishing and completing that and those certifications, then I never went back to monthly. I was still doing them. So I recommitted to go every month until I clear some things that are still, like you just said, that are still bugging me. And I know they're there, and no amount of strategy is going to, make it go away. It's like the deeper stuff that I can't work on myself. It's going to take me getting someone else that's highly skilled or trained to be able to see me and allow me to move past. So I also made that commitment for 2021 to go deeper and let these things that may be inhibiting what I truly want and desire.
Yeah.
So I love it, brother. Like, so basically we're both, in a way, this is self-development, like committing to working on self.
Yep.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, that's funny because as you guys were talking, it's just like, what do I want? It's just like it's also a little bit, as Jovanni was saying, it's not something new, but it's like how to reach more clarity, right, of where I am and what do I want. That's the goal, right? And it's an ongoing, goal. It's like to keep growth on that arena, to be more congruent with self, so I can be more congruent with what I do and how I present myself and the things that I am achieving. So that would be
which is very similar, right? It's
Yeah,
like
exactly.
really reflecting on ourselves. So I think, for all three of us to say that and come to these conclusions shows how much we've already invest in ourselves, that's like our number one thing. And even as you were saying that, Alvaro, I was thinking, wow, because I'm also deciding to do it around music. I've had like music lessons here and there, but I haven't committed to like weekly lessons. And I also realized in the last couple of weeks, I'm like, you know what, I'm going to do that this year. I'm going to have music lessons every week and start investing in that. And I've also been dabbling in learning Italian. I learned with Duolingo. I did all last year, and then tried to talk with different Italians here and there, but it was here and there. So I think I'm also going to commit. This one I haven't committed. So I definitely committed to the music lessons, but I'm also looking for an Italian teacher where maybe once a month or maybe weekly, I actually get on with an Italian instructor. To push myself to learn that language and speak with my relatives, back in Italy, and also my relatives in Australia. They all speak English and Italian. It was only our American cousins that cut Italian off. They just went all English. So those are some things that, interesting enough, it's a different way of self-love, because I haven't given myself permission to like take those classes, because it felt in a way frivolous. It's like, oh, I have all these obligations with my family and all those things. How would I take that time to go have more lessons and have more private time? But I'm talking to myself right now. I basically know that I've done this before, and I've tried to talk myself out of it. And then as soon as I did it, it was better for everyone. It was better for my kids. It was better for my wife and I. So I guess here I am on this podcast, recommitting to self even further. Yeah. Hey there, I want to give you something really big. It's called Clear Path to Customers. It's the way that we get the right language to get the right client. I like to call them your wow clients, so that you can have more results, more revenue, more raving fans, and more referrals. And I want to give this to you absolutely free. And all you have to do is go to stevenapolitan.com to check it out, or you can look at the description here. We'll put the details there. As always, remember, choose gratitude and create freedom.